With the tip coming up. On Tuesday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Nets, the post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Harris in at the small forward. And for those teams that suffered a harsh ending to last season, Greg, what are they feeling here on opening night?
I mean, motivated. You think about that kind of thing all summer, and the chance for retribution starts now.
5 on the clock. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. A three-pointer off the mark. Looking at Dallas, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Milwaukee Bucks. Back to Durant. Harris finds Durant. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Powell, the pass to Finney-Smith. Powell with it, defended by Griffin. Doncic right side. Shoots over KD. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got the first points up on the board here for the Mavs. Harden dishes to KD. Pass to Irving from downtown. The shot misses, and the Mavericks going the other way now. This, of course, their first look at the Nets. Here's Finney-Smith, guarded by Harris. The three from Porzingis. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, don't let Porzingis get cooking from three-point territory. He is a sweet shooting big man.
The Nets still looking like they're getting going. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Irving attacking. Count it. Good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Doncic following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Doncic passes to Hardaway. And here's Porzingis, guarded by Harden. Porzingis kicks to Finney-Smith. Dallas moving it around. Clock at 4. Here's Hardaway, and it's sent back by KD.
Maybe the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's abilities as a basketball player, the defensive end.
Here's Irving, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Powell. Passes it to Hardaway. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. Shoots from the right block. Doncic, no good. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 1. And the great thing about Durant, he gives you a lot of everything.
Yeah, it goes way beyond being versatile. This guy is a great shooter, an elite historical scorer, rebounder, passer, shot blocker, one of the most complete players in the history of the game.
And the shot goes down. Porzingis has got 5.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
Nets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Griffin kicks to Irving. Harden outside. Griffin a screen on Doncic. And Harden launches it from deep. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Doncic against Harden. Now the pass to Porzingis. Over Durant. Powell trying to free himself up. Here's Doncic. And he banks in the layup.
Well, here is a player with great size and great instincts. It allows Luka Doncic to rebound consistently. Nicely done there.
Now here's Harden. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He feeds it to KD. It's good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Porzingis. 5 points in the game. Here's Finney-Smith. It's Powell on the wing. Lock at 6. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. From 11 feet away. And Durant sends it back. Pass to Irving. Harden outside. There's the triple. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Harden. 7 points in the game.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Doncic finds Powell. Now Hardaway. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. On the wing, Irving. It's up a 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Mavericks with possession here. It's a 3-point game. Doncic passes to Powell. Here's Porzingis. Stolen by Harden. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Durant with a wide open look. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Durant's got 5 now.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game.
And a key part, Doris, of Harden's game lately, his rebounding.
Right, because his ability to rake and take, get out in transition, make great decisions on the fly, it puts so much pressure on the defense.
Looking now at some numbers for James Harden. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, put up about 24 points per, 10 assists, and 8 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
On the wing, Hardaway. Here's Doncic. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, the hoop and the harm, Luka Doncic, the finish, and he'll get an opportunity to add to that.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Now here's Durant. 5 points in the game over Porzingis. And again, it's Brooklyn converting. And it's the Mavericks with the ball, trailing by 5. Doncic dishes to Hardaway. From 12 feet out. That's good from Doncic on the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 3rd assist on the night. Nets have gone 7 of 11 for the field to begin the game. Doncic against Harden. Kicks to KD. Offline with his 3. Mavericks trailed by 3. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. It's Durant on the wing. Passes it to Griffin. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Nets lead by 3.
And how about Griffin continuing to own the paint? A fantastic power forward with good touch from there.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 11. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. Harris looking it over. The feed now to Durant. Rebounded by Hardaway. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks in their last game, a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee. And they double up Doncic. Hardaway finds Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Powell, the pass to Finney-Smith. Just 5 on the clock. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. No good off the back of the rim.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Tries it from 9. There's the pass to Finney-Smith. Porzingis high post. In the corner, Powell with it. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
4 on the clock. The 3 for Doncic. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Yeah, Luka Doncic is not shy. He trusts his range shooting, and you can see why.
The 3 from KD. That shot, no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. It's Powell with the drive. Another shot. Porzingis trying to get free. And the layup by Powell.
Well, this is a big part of what Dwight Powell needs to do. Battle hard on the offensive glass, turn those second chance opportunities into points.
They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Harden. No good on the 3. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Griffin with the steal. Pass to KD. Nifty move. He lays it in. Durant's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
Kyrie Irving understands how to find an open teammate, puts it exactly where it needs to be.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Dallas calls timeout.
One thing Irving's been doing. More of using his offhand in the lane to hit floaters and even on jump shots.
This guy is so creative, so inventive. The ability to make last-second adjustments. And I mean that whether he's in the air off his feet or with his handle, his ability to keep defenders guessing is truly incredible.
And a new group in for the Nets. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Millsap comes in for Kevin Durant. Brown is checked in for Irving. And it's Mills in for James Harden. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Powell. Sterling Brown comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. Pass to Bullock. This one for three. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Millsap against Porzingis. And here's Harris from the arc. He's off on that one. And it's Dallas the other way. Now Kleber passes it to Brunson. The pass to Porzingis. 6 to shoot. He kicks it to Bullock. Over Harris. Second chance shot. Brown. Good.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
At the top of the key, Millsap. Now here's Mills. Brunson covering. Feeds to Aldridge. Nice D from Porzingis. Here's Dallas. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Kleber. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Mills. There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. Poke loose. Kleber with it. He's picked up by Millsap. Pass to Porzingis. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Scoring through contact is something Kristaps Porzingis has got to get used to in the NBA. Teams try to get physical with this guy.
Nets shooting 43% since taking the floor today. Mills passes to Brown. Aldridge against Porzingis. The kick out to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. There's the drive. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assist.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
The kick out to Brown. Takes a 3. Good on the triple. Brown's got 5 points so far. And so the first quarter is in the books. Mavericks lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And one of the game's elite closers, Kyrie Irving, describes his approach down the stretch.
For me, I just try to feel out the game, think about plays that I could run in order to execute. That kind of I've been holding on to, paying attention throughout the whole entire game where either it's attacking the big or attacking my man.
Greg, that's reminiscent of quotes we used to hear from Kobe Bryant, how certain moves and possessions set up defenders for the next time.
Well, Kyrie definitely has that Mamba mentality. Kobe was a big influence on him, as we all know.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Take note of the work they've done on the offensive glass. Guys, they've got a ton of putbacks.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
We've got Brown. He's out there with Mills. Paul Millsap out there with Joe Harris. And it's Claxton in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Harris finds Millsap. Mavericks with the rebound.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Brunson. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Nets trail by 6. Brown dishes to Mills. Millsap's against Porzingis. Mills with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Mavericks leading by 6. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Porzingis kicks to Brunson. Passes to Bullock. Kleba with a screen on Brown. For 3, Bullock. That shot off, and Brooklyn will come the other way. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Millsap misses. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Brown against Brown. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
And he makes the first. Brooklyn making some changes. Durant's checked in for Millsap. Kyrie Irving comes in for Brown. And it's Harden in for Patty Mills. Dallas also making some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Porzingis. Hardaway comes in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Burke in for Jalen Brunson. He doesn't get the second one. Nets trail by 7. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work, but I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defense again that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you.
Yeah, what a sequence by Kevin Durant. If he's near the cup when a shot goes up, he's going to use that length, his feel for where it's going to come off, and he's going to make you pay.
Dallas moving it around. Burke kicks to Hardaway. The pass to Kleba. Now Hardaway. He's covered by Irving. And here's the fast break. Durant getting the way.
Well, you see, if you're going to foul him, you've got to wrap Kevin Durant up. He's too good at absorbing contact and finding a way to score.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic is checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Durant.
Fouling Kevin Durant is pretty much the same as giving up a bucket because this guy has been so consistently good from the free throw line over the course of his brilliant career.
Here's Finney-Smith. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Doncic against Harris. And they double up Doncic. Hardaway for three. Brooklyn with the rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Irving's shot is good.
Kyrie Irving gets off the ball, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. Yeah, that's pure.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Work kicks to Finney-Smith. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer, and that's good for 2. And the Mavericks lead by 1. Here is Harden. Pass to Claxton. Outside, KD. Lets it go from 11, and the shot is long. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And that one's good. Burke.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Now, here is Harden. On the wing, Harris. Here's Claxton. A bit defending. And stolen by Burke. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Pass to Hardaway. Irving with the steal. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Guys, how good is Kyrie Irving at shielding off defenders and getting the soft shot up on the drive?
Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Burke finds Hardaway. Here's Finney-Smith. On the wing, Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic right side. Shot clock at 3. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Claxton. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. The pass to Claxton. On the wing, Irving. The dish to Durant. Back to Irving. To the middle. Here's Claxton. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
That's just great savvy in a pick-and-roll situation run perfectly by Kyrie Irving.
Mavericks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Dallas calls timeout.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Nets. And Dallas also making a switch. Powell's checked in. Pass to Burke. Here's Finney-Smith. Outside Hardaway. Doncic outside. Kicks it to Burke. Fires the 3. And they recover it. The Nets have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Griffin passes to Claxton. By Durant. KD on the wing. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Kevin Durant is a gifted shot maker. What you can do, I can do better.
Mavericks have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Burke kicks to Finney-Smith. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Doncic against KD. Shot clock at 6. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. is known as a scorer. Knocks down the long distance look right there.
Outside Griffin. Here's Claxton. Outside Durant. Over Hardaway. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Finney-Smith. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Hardaway finds Doncic. Back to Hardaway. Now here's Burke, defended by Durant. Powell with a screen on Durant. Here's Burke. That one doesn't drop. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Here's Harden on the wing. No good with the triple.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
You have got to commend Powell on his positioning. I'll tell you, he buries himself deep, and he's going to sky for that slam dunk.
Nets trail by 4. Harden the pass to Claxton. Harden outside. Pass to Claxton. Outside Irving. Passes it to Durant. Picked by Griffin. From deep three-point range. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Finney-Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
And the Nets with possession here, following the score by Dallas. Here's Claxton. Durant at the elbow. Can they get it? And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And on a tear shooting the ball in these recent seasons, Tim Hardaway Jr. has really locked in from long range.
Well, you think about it, for so long, this guy was more of a volume scorer. He's been feasting now on the open looks,
shots.
and that has really helped his percentages.
The first free throw is good. While Marcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Mills comes in for James Harden. Then for the Mavericks, Porzingis is checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Reggie Bullock comes in for Trey Burke. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And KD drops them both.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 14. And it's blocked. Driving inside. Here's Irving. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Kyrie Irving comes at the game with a scorer's mentality, and right now he is carrying the offense.
Doncic against Durant. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Over Claxton. Porzingis can't hit. And so Aldridge will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Irving finds Aldridge. And it's blocked.
Powell is exceptional at timing for blocks, rises up and sends it back.
Aldridge with a screen on Porzingis. Durant attacking, and KD throws it down.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
To the right side. Now the pass to Irving. Down low. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Durant.
I'll tell you, the consistency of a good first quarter leads to an excellent second quarter, riding the wave here.
Doncic kicks to Powell. Bullock passes to Brunson. Porzingis sets the pick for Brunson. The rebound by the Nets. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Irving from long range. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Durant. He's coming off an excellent season. 7th in three-point field goal percentage. 9th. In scoring, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency from 3 last year, top 10 in the league, he's truly a dead-eye shooter when he gets it going. Lets it go from 14, and it's wide right, hits off the rim. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, I know that he can make the perimeter jump shot, but I really like it when Porzingis is taking it inside and making the defense deal with all that size.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Paul Millsap is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Bruce Brown in for Kyrie Irving. Sterling Brown is checked in for the Mavericks. And the second free throw, good.
Guys, let's remember it was Kevin Durant who nicknamed Porzingis the Unicorn, and that was due to the combination of skills, right? A 7-footer who can shoot it, who can step out to the three-point line, and block shots. That's a rare combination. Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Now, Powell really using that length of his to draw fouls. Great anticipation from the young big.
For Dallas, they have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. He misses the free throw.
Well, this is a decent free throw shooter, and where Powell could help himself is getting to the line a little bit more.
He hits the second from the line.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
On the wing, Brown. Here's Aldridge. It's blocked. Fast break, Dallas. Porzingis has got the ball. Brown wide open. He fires. Buries the long-range jumper. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The more Porzingis proves himself a threat as a passer, the more dangerous he can become as a scorer.
To the wing right side. Porzingis against KD. Shots good by Mills.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Mavericks leading by 4.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Brunson scanning the floor. To the left wing. Shoots a fader, and Dallas again with the bucket.
Boy, when you couple the skill level and the size of Porzingis, he has got the chance to be elite.
And so it's Dallas, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Jason Kidd. Jason, how do you feel about your team's performance?
I feel great. You know, we're sharing the ball, we're making the extra pass, but we're attacking the paint, and if we can continue to do that, it puts us in a good seat.
Jason, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and a battle is also upon us. Not Kenny and Shaq this time, thankfully, but two outstanding players through the first half.
If you could have drawn up an ideal scenario for this game, this would be it. The big dogs trying to one-up each other, neither giving an inch. Everyone in the building and watching at home must be eating this up. You know I am.
All right, now let's break down the first half. It's been a productive game so far for the Mavericks.
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway, and it's Powell in at the 5. 7-foot shot. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 14. Screened by Porzingis. Fires from deep. Rebound, Brooklyn. To the paint. Here's KD. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
How about the balance from Durant? More strong than you would think that frame suggests. Able to finish through contact is KD.
Now here's Porzingis. He's got 10. Chalk up 2 there. Porzingis has got 12 points in the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Griffin. Following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Shoots over Powell. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And the strength from the big man. Griffin just refusing to quit and muscling it in. Wow.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Blake Griffin.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
Here's Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. Doncic against Harris. Here's Finney Smith. Shot clock reset for Dallas. And Durant sends it back. And he's able to get it back. Yep, it counts.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now here is Harris. No points in the game yet for him. The shot's good. And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
Pass to Irving. KD on the wing. Guarded by Porzingis. Here's Griffin. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Griffin's got 7 now in this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. 3-point lead. Powell kicks to Doncic. And here's Porzingis for a 3. And Irving pulls it down. Nets have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break.
We're so used to seeing Harden pull up off the dribble, but he's not going to turn down a chance to get off that catch-and-shoot jumper if it's there.
Doncic against Durant. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Here's Porzingis. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Nets passing it around. Doncic against Durant. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's foul number 2 for him. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Powell. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Harden dishes to Griffin. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Harris outside. 4 on the shot clock. And on the way from Irving for 3.
This is why so many teams are high on what Porzingis' ceiling is. His length is a game changer on both ends.
On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Durant. Doncic, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. They double-team KD. Pass to Irving. On the wing, Harris. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Griffin kicks to KD. Good on the 3-point shot. And the Nets lead by 1.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Passes to Doncic. Back to Hardaway. From the arc. The rebound by Harden. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. For 3, Harris. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Doncic outside. He kicks it to Hardaway. Here's Porzingis. Doncic outside. And there's the call on Durant. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
The Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Burke, he's checked in for Porzingis. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Doncic kicks to Burke. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Kleber. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Griffin's shot is good.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Mavericks trailed by 3. Doncic finds Kleba. Now here's Burke. And the pass to Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. Burke with it. Over Claxton. Got a hand on it. Harden against Doncic. Claxton the pass to Harris. He dishes it to Harden. With the drive. No good that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Kleba the pass to Hardaway. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Shoots over Griffin. Here's Kleba. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Irving with a clean look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Irving's got 20.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Burke. Doncic kicks to Kleba. Latrey. Hardaway, no good. Brooklyn leading by 4. Harris outside. This is to Irving. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic against Harden. Kleba with a screen on Harden. Here's Finney-Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. And a new group in for the Nets. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Millsap comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Mills in for James Harden. Then for the Mavericks, Sterling Brown, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Reggie Bullock comes in for Doncic. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Brooklyn with the ball. It's a 3-point game. And here's Mills. Harris outside. Here's Millsap. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And that one misses.
Underrated coming into the league and underestimated. Millsap doesn't have any doubters anymore. And another miss. Whew, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Now Brunson, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Millsap against Brown. Kleber with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Burke. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Burke's got 5.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Brown outside. Aldridge down low. Kleber on him. The shot that time, not on target. Mavericks trailed by 5. Now here's Burke. 5 points in the game. The 3. The shot, no good.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Brown feeling out a bit. Passes it to Aldridge. Back to Brown. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Brown's got the lead up to 7 now for Brooklyn. Here's Burke. And there's the pass to Bullock. Brown against Brunson. Burke, the pass to Kleber. Dallas moving the ball around. Bullock dishes to Burke. Shoots over Mills. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Millsap sets the pick for Brown. The kick out to Aldridge. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Mills. Pass to Brown. Here's Millsap. Brunson covering. Shot from 12. Aldridge against Brown. A second chance effort. Aldridge. Good.
A dominant move by Aldridge on the glass. Just manhandling the defender and then finishes strong.
56 seconds left to play here in the third. Brunson sets a screen for Burke. Going inside. The rebound by the Nets.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Pass to Millsap. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Millsap's got 4 points in the quarter.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Mavericks trailed by 11. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. For 3, Bullock drains it from beyond the arc.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Now here's Mills. Not a lot of room. Aldridge a screen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Brooklyn in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Mavericks trail by 8. Harden out there with Durant. Then it's Mills. Then there's Irving. And it's Millsap in at the center. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's Porzingis. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room.
Well, this is what you want to see. It's 7-3. Kristaps Porzingis finished through contact.
Harden up top. Guarded by Doncic. Offensive rebound. Millsap banked in off the glass. And the Nets lead by 8.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
KD against Doncic. Here's Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
From the mid-range, Kristaps Porzingis release points so high.
Harden kicks to Irving. Over Hardaway. Again, the Nets for 2.
Oh, such nice touch on that turnaround jumper. That was smooth.
Outside, Porzingis. Passes it to Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
The defense made the mistake of allowing Kristaps Porzingis to find his rhythm. Going to be a long night if you don't cool him off.
Brooklyn leading by 6. The pass to Mills. Irving against Hardaway. Irving can't get it to go. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Great open look there.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his three-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
Now, here is Irving. Porzingis with the steal. 3 on 3. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Pass to Millsap. Kicks it to Durant. Here's the 3. The shot, no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Porzingis passes to Doncic. To the middle. Porzingis with a screen on KD. And they double up Doncic. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
It's proving very difficult to guard Tim Hardaway Jr. without fouling the guy, especially when he's this aggressive.
Shooting 2.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
You see, to me, guys, for Tim Hardaway Jr., there's still another level for him to reach. He has proven that he can be a big-time scorer. To me now, it's about consistency and doing it night after night after night.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Nets. And Dallas also making a switch. Powell's checked in. Hardaway hits them both. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. It's been quite a game for Porzingis.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks. During the break, this was what was going on in Steve Nash's huddle. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
The Nets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul.
He had played mistake-free basketball until that one, his first turnover of the night.
Here's Doncic. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Now here's Hardaway. And here is Doncic. 5 on the clock. Pass to Finney-Smith. Fires the three. The offensive rebound. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Here is Harden. It's a 5-point game. Outside Griffin. And here's KD for 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got 3 assists now in this one. Doncic looking it over. Dallas moving it around. Here's Porzingis. Over Mills. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
So it's Brooklyn now. Durant dishes to Griffin. Harden right side. Misses the 3.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
It's tipped and stolen by Kyrie Irving. The 3 from Mills. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Powell. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Tell you, even with some physical contact, Powell gets it done. Love his persistence.
Now Harden. Outside Griffin. Over to the wing. Here's Mills. Good, nice job down low.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Here's Finney-Smith following the bucket by the Nets. He kicks it to Hardaway. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. That 3 off the mark.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
To the inside. Here's KD. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game. Doncic with it. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Now Powell. Doncic outside. Now here's Powell. The pass to Finney-Smith. Oh, good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now here's Mills. Started by Porzingis. Back to Mills. 6 to shoot. Pass to Durant to take the lead. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Powell. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Powell's got 4 points in the quarter.
You love how Powell goes to work on the block, muscles his way to establish himself and deliver.
Harden, no good.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now here's Powell. Doncic outside. Pass to Porzingis. Over Irving. Mills with the rebound. Nets trail by 4. Pass to Durant. Inside. Got a piece of it. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Kevin Durant with the rebound. KD's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Harden outside. Griffin kicks to Harden. Connects from three-point range.
If the defense lets him, Harden will do this all night. You have to challenge his accuracy every time down the floor.
Now, here's Doncic. There's the pass to Hardaway. From downtown, drills the three-pointer. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
You can see the kind of confidence Hardaway has in his shot. This guy is so fluid in the catch-and-shoot situations.
And KD's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Outside Griffin. On the wing, Irving. Headed by Porzingis. Griffin a screen on Hardaway. Here's Mills. Count that one. Mills has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Here's Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. Now the feed to Powell. And the rebound goes to Griffin. The Nets have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Mills dishes to Harden. He's got a clear path. Here's Finney-Smith. And it's sent back by KD. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Harris is checked in for Patty Mills. Here's Hardaway. Over Irving. Dallas again missing.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And KD, here we go. Harris outside. Clock at 6. Outside, KD. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. KD's got 36.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. And here's Porzingis. Here's Finney-Smith, guarded by Harris. To Porzingis. That one goes. Count it. Porzingis has got 29.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Outside Irving. Griffin passes to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the bucket by the Nets. Back to Hardaway. Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. Out to Hardaway. A three-pointer off the mark.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
KD finds Irving, and it's blocked. Doncic outside. Pass to Porzingis. Hardaway for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Harden dishes to Irving. On the wing, Harris. Back to Irving. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Harden, no good. The Mavericks trail it. To the middle. Powell against Griffin. Harden outside. Doncic against KD. Here's Finney-Smith. A three-pointer, no good. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Now, here's Doncic, following the miss by Griffin. Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Laces one from three.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Irving against Hardaway. Irving drives in. Got it. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Kyrie Irving has such a tight handle that regardless of what's in front of him, he will get past you and get to the cup.
Doncic against KD. Outside Hardaway. Another three for Dallas.
Well, how pretty is the shooting form of Hardaway Jr.? This guy is on. Point.
Irving against Hardaway. Here's Irving. Outside Griffin. Good! A tremendous three to tie it up.
And since being selected first overall back in 2009, Blake Griffin has expanded his game, turning into a reliable jump shooter.
KD against Doncic. Over to the left wing. Porzingis kicks to Doncic. Finney-Smith. Yes!
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
Irving against Hardaway. And here is Irving. For the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Kristaps, you got it going early tonight. What got you into that rhythm early?
Just from the beginning, being focused, knocking down the first couple of shots, you're starting to feel good, and you just keep going.
Well, you had the flow tonight, man, and it led to the win. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Kristaps Porzingis.